Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Mafioso Gumble here, and I'm playing an abomination cooked up by a cracked out developer in a dirty alley brimming with toothless peddlers and sleazy scam artists. Eternal Chaos is a Chinese browser MMORPG created and published by PlayWeb Games, a company known for anime pirates and anime ninja because blatantly ripping off established franchises even when you're using their characters is just crossing a moral line PlayWeb Games doesn't mess with. Before I begin holding Eternal Chaos's head under a bubbling vat of grease, I want to make one thing very clear. What you're about to hear is not sarcasm, but my honest opinion of a game. Scratch that. Something less than a game. But of a game which I find more offensive than week-old gum between the ridges of my boots. If you want to blow your money on no-scam cash shops to be the winner, then that is your right. But it is also my right to judge you as the village idiot. So what established franchise does Eternal Chaos steal its elements from? Rather than borrowing from an anime or a game like World of Warcraft, Eternal Chaos epitomizes the genre of browser MMORPG, giving it nearly zero charm in the grand scheme. The UI is a stereotypical hotbar with two maelstrom-stricken orbs glowing health and mana, a la Diablo. The top right UI is the all-too-familiar glittering icons, each with a secret agenda of stealing your money for some fading sense of achievement. Eternal Chaos even includes one special element called 7-day goals, like I'm a 55-year-old beer belly on Weight Watchers. Otherwise, Eternal Chaos's user interface is a cluttered mess. Icons are slapped on the screen like scratch-off stickers on the notebook of the kid who smells glue. I expected to move something from my hoarded screen and discover a litter of dead cats. Any minute, a therapist should ask me what I'm willing to throw away, and my response would be my confidence that people have reasonable aesthetic judgments and will ultimately make choices that elevate the gaming industry. Yet again, the game plays itself like a 14-year-old boy who discovered how to get around his parents' web search filter. I left the game open while making a coffee, then I read a short story titled The Polish Rider, then I edited an article, posted to Twitter, checked Twitch, ate dinner, and reopened Eternal Chaos to find my character fighting dozens of mobs before she hopped on her horse, picked up more quests, leveled up, and then filed a lawsuit against the bastards who created her for this piss-poor reality. Eternal Chaos does deserve some props. It refuses to autoplay constantly, and that's an achievement, but it coerces you to click the underlined green text in your quest log before marching your machine off to battle autonomously, begging for a quick end to her life. But she'll never die, because auto gameplay systems never make a mistake in their rotation, perfectly using skills to slaughter dozens and dozens of mobs at once. There's more mobs in Eternal Chaos than in Metin 2's dead world of roaming bands of boars, bears, and bandits. So I have a question. When does the fun begin? What joy is there when there's nothing to participate in? And I don't want to hear, the real game starts at level 120, you scumbag scrub! Because the real game starts when I double-click the stinking icon souring my desktop. How is this allowed to exist, and who beyond rage-induced fanboys can possibly find fun here is a question for the existentialists. There is an entire library of free-to-play client-based games. What are you doing? Now I want to address something I learned after playing the last browser-based MMORPG garbage. Turns out, some players enjoy spending money to get ahead, and browser games allow them to transplant their success in a digital world without judgment. An appalling notion for players who rally against pay-to-win client games. After learning that such people exist, that their minds have formed in a way that allows them to believe transactionary nepotism is acceptable, I commend Chinese rip-off games for attracting them like Venus flytraps, snaring their time and money in one concentrated place, a prison for those who willingly part with hard-earned cash for a sense of success in a meaningless world where even the player's interaction with their characters is less than the life a puppeteer aspires through his strings. The consistently misattributed "there's a sucker born every minute" is hard-coded into the framework of Eternal Chaos, a greasy game with zero redeeming qualities as a fun way to spend time. Games like Eternal Chaos will continue to exist so long as people are willing to throw money at them, and I will rally against their bullshit until I finally lose my mind.